We start with this developing story out of Washington. The Pentagon is shifting resources, gearing up for a possible strike on Iraq. For now, President Obama says he won't send any troops to the Middle East. But CNN is reporting a Norfolk-based aircraft carrier will head to the Persian Gulf. The USS George H.W. Bush would put the fighter jets in place. Navy airmen just waiting for the order. 10 Your Side's Erin Kelly has been looking into what this move could mean for our military and how our local politicians are reacting. Erin?
Well, I talked on the phone earlier today with Republican Congressman Scott Ridgel of the House Armed Services Committee. He says the U.S. and Hampton Roads have already paid too much in Iraq, and while there's no final plan yet, he hopes it doesn't include a strategic move that could affect our local servicemen and women and their families.
We can't do it for them.
That was President Obama at the White House Friday, talking about mounting problems in Iraq. Insurgents have taken over several cities and are planning to move to Baghdad.
We'll be monitoring the situation in Iraq very carefully over the next several days. Our top priority will remain being vigilant against any threats to our personnel serving overseas.
Now the president is weighing options, but he says they don't include U.S. troops on the ground.
We will not be sending U.S. troops back into combat in Iraq, but I have asked my national security team to prepare a range of other options that could help support Iraq security forces.
The options could include airstrikes. CNN reports that according to a U.S. official, the Norfolk-based aircraft carrier USS George H.W. Bush is headed to the Persian Gulf. The move will provide options for possible airstrikes against militants in Iraq. But the move doesn't mean the decision is final. Republican Congressman Scott Ridgel of the House Armed Services Committee says he's opposed to any more military intervention.
I object to it. We do not need to re-engage in another conflict in Iraq. And in my view, we've done enough. It is up to the Iraqi people, and specifically the Iraqi military, to engage and fight for their country.
And Governor Terry McAuliffe sent us this statement, quote, "Virginia is lucky to be home to so many servicemen and women and their families who put their lives on the line to keep our Commonwealth and country safe. Dorothy and I are grateful for the service of the men and women aboard the USS George H.W. Bush and on military assignments across the globe, and we are praying for a quick and safe conclusion to this latest period of unrest in Iraq." In the newsroom, Erin Kelly, 10 on your side.